Welcome to Campaholics.
I'm Christy.
I'm Mandy.
And I'd rather be camping.
All right, welcome back, campers. On this episode, we're going to spend some time recapping a few things, giving some feedback that we've been hearing, and just kind of touching base because we are pretty proud of ourselves and how far we've come.
That's right.
And we kind of just want to recap. We've talked about a lot of stuff and tested some products, and now we have some stuff to share.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. We hope you have just gotten back from a camp trip, as we have. Yeah. And on that topic, Christy has, she's got some updates on the cooler that she had bought and some of the other cool gear. So
I'm really, okay, at first I kind of poo-pooed on this cooler, right? The first time I got it, and then I think the downside and the first time I used it was I had two little boys with me, and they kept opening and closing the cooler.
That's,
So I think, like, that didn't help, but this time it was really interesting because I left it in the shade, and it was sealed the whole time, and the ice lasted the entire time.
Okay.
And I even got home where here in Mesa it was like 105.
Okay.
I left it in the back of the car. I took the food out, but I left the ice in there, right? And then I was like about to empty it, and I was like, let's just see how long the ice stays. 3 days.
Wow.
In the back of the car in 100-degree weather.
That's impressive.
I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a cooler, because especially in Arizona.
Yes.
Wow.
And I do love the basket that it comes with, because like I can't, no more soggy things in the water. You know what I mean?
It's all about the basket.
It is. Get the basket.
And now when I see your cooler like across to the campsite, because it is generally white.
Yeah.
So it kind of sticks out, but it's less and less sticking out because of all your cool stickers that you've tatted it with.
I know.
Which I think is really fun, because our coolers right now, it has like a texture on the outside. So stickers, they don't stick.
Yeah.
But yours, I'm like, is it time for us to get a new cooler? Because I got a lot of stickers.
We can sticker bomb other things. Don't worry. I can sticker bomb just about anything.
Yeah. And so we had a friend camping with us too that also bought a new cooler, and I loved the color.
I know. What was it? Was it a green one again? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was almost the same color as our original Campaholics logo.
Yeah.
It's like that light foresty green, sea greenish.
And it has it's like an igloo, and she said she got it on sale.
Yeah.
And
it's got wheels.
It's got wheels, and not even just like some chintzy wheels. It's got like some off-roading wheels, and even the handle was heavy duty, because sometimes those handles are like really flimsy and floppy.
Right. And the wall of it, like, so you think like a good cooler that's going to make light ice last has to be super thick and insulated, but hers was a good amount. Yeah. It wasn't like taking up too much capacity space. So
yeah, she did good. She did fine.
Good job, camper. All right. Well, tell us about your kitchen.
Oh my God, my kitchen. I love my kitchen.
Well, first of all, Hannah was at this camp trip, and she was like, did you see Christy's kitchen? I'm like, I know. She's got like all these rooms now to her little campsite. It's like, oh, welcome to my kitchen.
Yeah, welcome to it's like a compound now.
Yes. And I love how you used your hooks in your kitchen for your hats.
Yeah, it was like, because it's meant for like, if you had like a lantern or towel or something, which I still can, but I was like, I'm gonna toss my head.
Universal. I love it. You're just multitasking that kitchen.
Yeah. So. No, the kitchen has a ton of counter space. The sink doesn't work super well. It like leaks. So I was trying to mess with the drain plug. So maybe it's user error. I don't know. I gotta look at it some more.
We'll have to get back on that one.
But other than that, I do really like it. And then I got those plastic containers to organize, which those worked out really well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we did have a couple listeners give us some feedback on our website.
Yeah.
One of them, so back in August, we had a listener say, I'd rather be camping right now. Life is simpler. I feel freer, and there's nothing like the smell of fresh pine trees all weekend long. Amen to that.
Huzzah!
And then she says, I want to know more about cool camping gear. Best ice chests, best tents, best meals, best poker sticks, all of it.
I love it.
Well, we went over the coolers a little bit. We'll have to definitely do tents. But on that note, I do like your pop-up tent you have.
I really like that
You just whip it out and it's like, fling.
Yeah, and it's big.
Yeah.
Like, it's bigger than you think it's going to be. It can, like, comfortably 3 people.
Right. It's definitely better than the one that my sister camped in this last weekend. It was
It was like tilted. Like half of it was
So first of all, okay, so we go camping. It was a special time. We did, if you listened last time, we had a special for our son and different stories we had. So we went camping specifically for that reason. And my sister surprised me. She all the way from Arkansas. Actually, both my sisters were there. So anyhow, so someone had an extra tent for her to sleep in. And let's just say it was a little lopsided. One of the arms didn't work right, but it worked. Okay.
I mean, she slept in it. She did fine.
Well, because she comes up and she's like, "Where am I sleeping?" I'm like, "Not with me." I totally would have let her if she didn't have a tent. But anyway.
I know. And I even told her there's room in my tent. Like, that thing is huge.
I know. But it was pretty funny to look over at this like leaning tent. And I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. We need to get, I think I have a picture of it. So.
I hope so. Because that's perfect.
So instead of a best tent recommendation, I have a not best tent recommendation. Just make sure it works.
Yeah. Set it up before.
Set it up before. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, and that's true, too, because I remember that red pole had snapped, and so I had to repair it.
That's right. Duct tape.
Yeah, which I didn't know until it happened, and then later I had, like, actually repaired it with a new bungee cord. But, yeah, you got to check that.
I know.
Check it out.
And duct tape is, like, something I find I need almost at every camping trip.
And I will say use electrical tape.
Electrical tape.
I saved my fingernail that way.
Yeah. So when we go camping, we set up our little guy. You know those little yellow cautious figures?
Like kids at play.
Kids at play.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of revised ours. It's adults at play. And his name is Dusty. He's got a cigar in his mouth, actually, and a beer in his hand. And this time for our special trip, I kind of lit him up with a bunch of ribbon. Yeah. So anyhow, the duct tape. I needed the duct tape because he was losing his beer. And I had to get that sucker taped on tape.
Yeah, we can't lose the beer, Dusty.
Yeah. But it's funny. We've actually gotten quite a few comments on him, especially when we're at campgrounds. I'm like, I love your guys.
It's so clever. It's so funny.
Because, the kids grow up, or, there's adults too. So don't forget about us.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I just got a shirt that says "Still likes to play outside."
That's perfect. We should get one Dusty size and put that on him. Oh, man.
Don't tempt me.
I know. Yeah. So I mentioned Hannah was with us at the last trip, and I cannot wait. This is a little cliffhanger for all you listeners out there, but we have an update on the Life Straw.
Oh, yeah. She used it.
We talked about the Life Straw early on, and we kind of joked like, do those things really work? Well, she's got a story for us, so we can't wait. We don't want to spoil it. We're going to have her on in another future episode, but we will get back to that Life Straw.
Speaking of that, I started shopping around for a new Life Straw because mine, I just lost all of its pieces, right? You should look at these new fancy ones they got, Mandy. I'll have to see if I can find it, and I'll try to post it on our Instagram too. It's like sleek, and it looks, I don't know.
That's awesome.
Because the other ones were kind of, I don't know.
But can you put a sticker on it?
Yeah, you can. You can.
That's it then. Spot on. Awesome. Oh, so I was doing a little update research on the Befro website. Yeah, because I'm like, shoot, we haven't talked about our friendly neighborhood camper Sasquatch Bigfoot. So I just want to let everybody out there know. I mean, you guys realize we live in Arizona. There have been a few sightings in different counties in Arizona. I do have to say I live in Pinal County, and if you're looking for a safe place to live, Pinal County is one of them because there have been 0 sightings in Pinal County. But the most recent sighting in Arizona is in the Apache County, and that was back in 2021.
Where's the Apache County?
I have no idea. But in all total, there's been 11 sightings.
Huh. In Arizona?
No, in Apache County.
Oh,
the highest county that there's been sightings was Coconino, which is where we were camping last weekend, and there were 34 sightings total. I believe it was from, I'm not sure the year it started, but the most recent one was 2017. We may have to update though, because You guys just wait. We're going to talk about some scary stories that have happened for our Halloween special coming up. And I don't want to give it too much away, but we could be bumping that 34 up to 35 sightings. Yeah. Most recently, probably 2022. We'll get back to you on that. Right? All right, go Arizona. But I've kind of concluded that Arizona's just probably too hot for Bigfoot.
Yeah, I mean, again, like we talked about this a few, back at the beginning, and we talked about all those sightings in like Florida, and I'm like, come on, you guys, there's no way. But yeah, I mean, like up north in the trees, sure,
definitely. Yeah, so a couple other of the counties that had sightings was Gila, Maricopa, Mojave. But
Maricopa, that was somebody who was drunk. Come on, we were in the middle of a metropolis. Like
that was my cousin in his werewolf suit one night. I'm sure. And apparently, he did it 6 times because there was sightings.
Like I saw that guy.
But yeah, so Pinal and Yuma County had 0. So safety third,
I guess.
All right. Well, we do want to say we are thankful for our listeners. So I just want to give a shout out to those that have responded. When we first aired and we talked about finding our Sasquatch, the 5 on our website, we had a listener find all 5. Yep. We hope you're enjoying your special edition sticker that we sent you. Hey, we follow through with these things.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe we should do another one. If you can shoot us an email, I'd rather be camping with a K @gmail.com. Let us know if you find all 5, and you might be another special edition sticker winner.
Yeah.
So
there's only a few stickers left.
Right. But Christy, good news. We are almost at 250 downloads.
I know. This is amazing.
Yeah. And that's just off 2 of our platforms. So we're getting these listeners. And so you guys keep listening. This is awesome.
Yeah. Don't miss meetings, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like Thursdays and Sundays are the days to listen to, according to our statistics. So
that's interesting.
It's very interesting.
I think all the Thursday ones are like us.
They're like, is it the weekend yet? We need something to get us through the rest of the week. I know.
Thursdays are the worst.
Definitely.
But now they're the best.
Yeah.
Well, now they're kind of mediocre because Rings of Power is over.
Right? I know. Like, how could they take that away so soon?
I know. Speaking of Rings of Power, how are those solar lights doing?
Okay. So I had talked about Christy having the cool kid lights. We got some. Epic fail. Like every single solar light we got a couple trips ago did not work out. So we returned them all. This trip, blue was our color for my son, and they all worked awesome. I think I got like 6 blue solar lights, and they were spectacular.
They did look really good out there.
And then on top of that, Brian got some really cool game lights for under the canopy for at night, and they worked great. They also doubled as like flashlights, and Hannah stole one for her tent for a little lantern. So yeah, success with the solar lights.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Huzzah. Even Andrea got some solar lights.
I know. We are lighting it up.
Soon you'll see us from outer space.
I mean, who doesn't like lights? I know that's something that like our kids, when they were little, they were just like, I want a cool flashlight. I want the glow sticks. We even stuck them on the dog. It's like, it's fun. You got to make it fun.
It is fun.
Yeah. So a little update. So I know they had the big hurricane in Florida. That was, I think, Hurricane Milton.
I think so.
So I was just looking up some national park news recent. The hurricane prior to that, Helena, actually did some damage at the Great Smoky National Park, which is so interesting because I feel like I had never heard about this national park before some of our findings, which you guys will hear about in our Halloween
and now all
episode.
Of a sudden we're finding all of these. It's funny you say that because I saw that too, and I was like, coincidence?
Yeah. This is becoming a national park I think I might want to visit. I know. I guess it's in like North Carolina and Tennessee, a couple states.
Yeah, it's huge, right?
Yeah, it's like one of the biggest.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to do that. This is going to be on our camp bucket list.
Probably like a spring thing, right?
Yeah,
because the summer gets humid as
that's true, and we don't want to get eaten up by bugs and mosquitoes. Anyway, and then also for all of you Yellowstoners that are going up north. So this is interesting. Beartooth Pass, apparently the last day to drive through that of the season is going to be October 14th, or will be, versus when you listen to this episode. They close it for this season because of how much snow it gets. But this is the same pass that Hannah Bryan and I just went on when we went to visit her in Montana.
Oh, shit.
I was like, I know this place. And it's so cool. You look at the pictures and images, and it just looks like you're in the Sound of Music movie.
Oh, my gosh.
And really, when we went, we saw this, like, wild herd flock of sheep.
Oh,
they were like Snow White, and the little babies were like frolicking behind. And I was like, am I in a movie right now?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I'll have to find that picture and post it. But it's a pretty cool place. The elevation is super high. No trees are growing up there. Mountains. There's lakes on the top of these mountains. It's really pretty.
That's
anyway,
amazing.
Beartooth Highway. Definitely check it. So it's between Cook City and Red Lodge, Montana, which was our destination because Hannah wanted to check out that town. So
got you.
It was really cool.
Huh.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Oh, we asked for some tips on like foods and snacks. We got one came in. Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Share it.
Marshmallows. Who would have thunk? Add a little powdered sugar to your bag of marshmallows, shake it, and they won't stick together. Genius.
Mind blown.
Definitely.
It's so
simple.
Yes.
Why did I never think of this? Because you go in, you're like, yeah, let's make s'mores, and you pull out this big melted clunk.
Yeah.
Especially being in Arizona.
No matter what you do.
I'm like, why is it one giant marshmallow?
Yeah.
Okay, powdered sugar before, and then you've got individual marshmallows again.
I'm going to do that. So easy.
I know. See,
so smart.
This is why we need these tips. There's a lot of things out there that we are doing wrong, and we need
exactly
help.
Share with us.
And we will share what we can as well.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I guess I have one little thing I want to talk about. I don't know if we talked about playing croquet out there before, but this last time, the first time we played, we couldn't see the wickets because they were all white.
I don't know why, but I love that word.
Wicket?
Yes.
It is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's not cricket. It's not wicked. It's wicket. Okay. So if I ever get another pet, I might name it Wicket.
I love this for you. We should get you a turtle.
Wicket.
I don't know.
But
anyway, so when they were white, like we couldn't see them, and we taped them with like yellow, orange, and red tape.
Smart.
And this time, we saw them.
Oh yeah.
So that was good. That was good.
Yeah, because we weren't hitting the balls like aimlessly through the forest. Like, which way do we go? And Ranger was with us the first time we played, and she's just like walking and just flinging them out of the ground,
stealing the ball.
Although if they were color and bright, then she probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
But yeah, so we played, and we kind of went English style with that game.
Yeah, we did.
We themed our game, so that was really fun.
There's some socks involved,
some knickers. Oh, you got to make it fun.
Yeah. I rode my first horsey tree.
That's right. Yes, guys, this is a huge monumental trip for Christy.
Yeah, we'll have to post a video.
We saw, she mounted, she conquered.
And then I left with a bruise. I don't want to do it again.
Hey, I didn't say it was going to be easy.
No, you're right.
Horsey trees, they're out there.
Horsey trees, I gotta check that off my list now. It's time.
I know. We're gonna do a whole game episode meeting, and this might be on it.
I will say it was fun. It was funny, and the video was hilarious. Right. So it was worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth the bruise I walked away with.
We tried to get Reese on it. He was like, too smart.
Yeah, he's like, y'all are crazy.
He's like, not for me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna ride this dirt bike.
Wow, that was so funny. Oh, what a smart kid.
Yeah. Well, it has been so much fun recording these episodes, and I can't wait to keep recording episodes and going over content and growing our listeners and our followers. Yeah. I know we're having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun. Please participate. Talk to us on Instagram, Facebook. Reach out through our email. Anything and everything and all. We want to hear from you guys. If you want to be a guest on the episode, reach out. We'd love to have you.
Definitely.
You guys know how to reach us. Outside of that, we're going to go plan our next camping trip. So
hopefully you are too. So
yeah. Better be.
Keep camping.
Keep camping.
Bye.
Bye.